We always strive for family-friendly content. However, our videos are not intended for and should not be viewed by children ages 13 and under. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to Big Joe and Malia's World.
And welcome to the Get to Know Us Challenge. Guys, the Get to Know Us Challenge. We were tagged by our friend Susan Bates. Her YouTube channel's name is New Horizons, and we will include the link to her channel in this vlog. But these are questions that really just help you guys get to know us. They're actually pretty good questions, and a lot of people have been tagged in this, and we've really enjoyed watching everyone's response to us. So now, it's our turn. So let's just start with the first question. What is the first question, honey?
What does your channel name mean?
Well,
it means this is our world.
Our channel's name is Big Joe and Malia's World. Big Joe, Malia.
This is our world.
This is it. I guess we really came up with this name, obviously, because it is our name. And that we do have a lot of adventures, and we have a lot of things that we like to do and to show you guys. And really, we look at it as showing you guys a piece of our world. So
we're filming our life.
Yeah, we film our lives.
So we're filming our world.
Our world. Yeah, that's it. All right, what's number 2?
Where are you from?
We are from a little town in East Tennessee called Kingsport. Kingsport, Tennessee. It's in...
I was going to say my mama.
My mama. I'm from my mama. But it is in northeast Tennessee. We are between the Appalachian Mountains and the Great Smoky Mountains. So it's a beautiful area that we live in. We really enjoy it. We both grew up here, and we still live here.
We're in the very tip corner.
Almost the Virginia line.
Virginia, North Carolina line.
Yes, both. That's true. Okay.
How many countries have you visited? I have visited all kinds of countries.
All kinds of countries.
All kinds of countries. I visited the country in Florida. I have visited the country in Georgia. I have visited the country in Virginia. I have visited the country in North Carolina. All kinds of countries.
You're crazy. The only countries that I have visited is only if you count the countries at Epcot at Walt Disney World. Then I visited several. If not, I've never left the United States other than Epcot. So that's it. That's as far as we've gone. America. That's it.
Do you
what number is this?
4.
Number 4.
Do you have any special talents?
No.
I can cross just one eye. I can roll my tongue. I can whistle. We
debate on this subject a lot because I really don't know how to do anything. I don't have any talents. The only thing I really know how to do is cook. And that's not really a talent. That was just something I was taught as a child.
It's a talent.
But I'm not artistic. I'm not crafty. I really don't know how to do much of anything but cook. I'm not real mechanically inclined, obviously. But Joe, on the other hand, he's he knows how to do everything. He's just like a jack of all trades. I know how to do nothing. I do have some education and things like that, but that's not really... I just don't have any... Can't do anything but cook. I guess cooking would be what I would choose. What would you say? What do you think on yours?
I got
special talents.
I'm a drummer. Been a drummer since I was 7 years old. I play bass guitar. I've been a singer. I paint cars. Do all kinds of stuff. I've always been kind of artistic with crafts and stuff.
You can put the new vent on the dryer.
I can put the new vent on the dryer.
That I could not do today. I had to wait. We had a piece for our dryer, and it was just nothing to put it on. I couldn't figure it out. I had to wait till Joe got home from work to fix the dryer. So
I come from a very artistic family, though.
You do.
My mother
yes.
is excellent.
He comes from a long line of artistic folks.
Yeah.
I come from a long line of cooks. So really cooking, I guess, is only my really special talent. And it's not really a talent. It's just a survival. I do have to cook to feed these big boys. I can't even do that. He's so silly. Okay, what's number 5?
What is the first thing you notice about people?
Joe, I'm going to let you go first on this one because I know what you're going to say. The first thing Big Joe notices about people is their
feet.
Their feet. Whether you have shoes on or not, he's going to look at your feet when he first meets you.
You tell a lot about a person by their shoes.
Well, you can. I agree. But yeah, that is the first thing he will notice about you. If you ever meet Big Joe, he's going to go and check your feet out.
Oh, look at your feet.
So look at your feet. If you have flip-flops on, he's really going to look at your feet. But he's going to check out your shoes. That's the thing. The first thing I notice about people...
I'm a toe critic.
He's a toe critic. He is a toe critic. Oh, believe me, it's ridiculous. The first thing I notice about people is the sound of their voice. I love different accents. I love people that have really good voices like... Okay, Mike Ivy from Bone Daddy, for instance. He has a fantastic voice. His vlogs are like mesmerizing because of his voice, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. I think Vince Gibson has a really good voice too.
Vince Gibson has a good voice, but I'm really intrigued by the sound of other people's voices, and I love different accents. Like our friend Christina Varnum, her YouTube channel, her and her husband's YouTube channel is called Hammocks to Coasters. Mm-hmm. She has this awesome Maine accent, this northern Maine accent, and it is so cool. And just the way she says things is unbelievable.
And Kendra's got that Boston
accent. Kendra, our friend Kendra, has the Boston accent. Yeah. And of course, Bob and Bonnie have the upstate New York accent. And of course, all of us country folks, we don't have accents. Y'all got them.
Exactly.
But anyway, that's the first thing I notice about people is the sound of their voice.
Is the one that talks funny.
The sound of their voice. And it's really not so much their accent. It's just I recognize folks by their sound of their voices.
You know nobody's wearing flip-flops around me again.
Never. No, and I don't blame them. Foot critic. Okay, number 6.
What scares you about aging? This one's kind of...
I guess what scares me the most about aging is my children have special needs. And the thing that scares me the most about aging is not being able to care for them properly as we age and as they age. Also, another thing that kind of bothers me about aging is, when you age, everyone else in your family ages as well. I've already lost a parent. I lost my father several years ago, but my mother's not getting any younger. And as I age, of course, her age progresses as well. So I guess losing family members is another thing that really concerns me about the aging process. What about you?
Well, what scares me about aging is the kids.
Yeah.
Because
what's going to happen to our children?
The thing is if something happened to me and Malia, or my brother, or my mom and dad,
or my sister.
Well, I mean, for JD,
yeah,
it would be bad because I don't have a whole lot of family.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I just don't. Our family is
right. Relatively small.
Relatively small.
If something happened to
I don't have any
Big Joe and I both, of course my sister would raise Ian. But it's scary to think that, you know, when you do have children with special needs, they may never leave your home.
No.
They may live with you as adults, as older adults, and you are going to be responsible for their care for your entire life. So I guess that is probably the biggest thing for us is the care of our children as they are adults. Yeah. It's a harsh reality, but it's true. All right. What, number 7?
Do you use sarcasm?
Do you even know us? Have we met? We're probably one of the more sarcastic couples that you'll ever meet. We're fun-loving people. We do not mean any harm or disrespect in our sarcasm use, and we always keep it clean.
Yes.
We would never call you a name, but we're pretty sarcastic, especially with each other. I think that's part of the appeal of our relationship is we tease each other a lot, don't we? And
God, yeah.
we tease each other, and we're very sarcastic with one another. But
if some people heard us talk to each other in private like we do,
yes,
not around everybody,
yes,
they'd probably think we didn't even like each other.
if you guys knew how we spoke to, now we don't.
We're not mean to each
other.
We're
not mean, or we don't say ugly things to each other, but we do say a lot of things that aren't.
We just joke in a very odd manner.
I mean, and sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. But yeah, if you guys knew how we spoke to one another in private, you'd be like, do you guys even like each other?
It's kind of ridiculous.
But, you know, it's funny. But it's just the way our relationship is, and it's the way it's always been. And I suspect it's the way it will always be, don't you? You got to do what works, guys. All right. 8 scary movies or happy endings. We are going to agree on this one. Scary movies. You're crazy.
No,
He's crazy.
Scary movies.
Scary movies. Now, we both like a good comedy movie. We do. We really like funny movies.
Yeah. But
we are not into chick flicks at all. Neither one of us. There's a few in my life that I've seen that I liked, but as a general rule, I don't watch them. They don't appeal to me.
I'll just put this out there. I could go the rest of my life without a Hallmark movie.
True.
Or a Lifetime movie.
We're not into it. We don't, you know, I have seen a few chick flicks, and I've seen a few that I really like, but I don't recall if I've ever seen one in a movie theater. If I've seen one, I've caught it on Netflix, or I've been with my sister or my mom or my niece or someone, and they're watching it on TV, and I've caught it. But as a general rule, even when we go to a theater to see a movie, we pick a scary movie most of the time. I mean, and if it's not
scary
scary movie, it's a comedy. So I guess to answer this particular question, scary movie or happy ending? Scary movie.
Scary.
Yes, definitely. Okay.
Number 9. What item can you not leave the house without? My underwear.
Or your shoes?
I can go without shoes.
That's true.
Your
wallet? Your phone? Your vape?
It would be my phone.
Yeah. It would probably be my phone. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, as bad as I hate to admit it, we're all pretty much
I could survive.
Reliant upon the technology.
I could probably consciously walk out of the house without my wallet before I could my phone. Just for the simple fact that
I call you 100 times a day.
No, I have a fear like, oh no, I'm going to have a wreck and go down this embankment and not have no way to contact nobody. Or, oh no, I'm going to be out here in the yard and roll my ankle or break my leg and I'm going to be stuck and nobody can find me. Or I got an irrational fear of being hurt or something and not being able to contact her. Help.
Right. Well, I guess I would say my phone. And another thing I would say would be my purse or my wallet, because I mean, you got to have communication and you got to have money. So I'm not going to leave home without either of those. So
well, I can buy stuff on Good Look, so I can leave my wallet at home.
True.
Number 10.
Okay, number 10.
When was the last time you cried? About 5 minutes before I turned this camera on.
Joseph. I don't even know. I don't know.
I do. I do remember the last time I cried.
When was it?
When Vince was singing Go Rest High on the Mountain.
Yes, I remember that.
And there was another
I do.
one. There was another one. Tears from Heaven by Eric Clapton.
Yes, yes.
When he
Vince Gibson made Big Joe cry singing one night on a live stream. Yeah.
Those songs were played at my best friend's funeral, and
I think I cry a little every day, and it's hardly ever from sadness. And I know that sounds weird, but I mean, and I don't mean just bawl. I don't mean that, but I mean, you read a happy story, or you hear some miracle, or you hear somebody that's really been blessed, and you kind of brings on happy tears sometimes. But I mean, I don't mean just full out bawl.
I'm glad you said happy tears. People gonna be like, man, it must be hard living with that fool.
She cries all the time.
Cries all the time.
But cry because I'm sad? I don't know. I really don't have a lot to be sad about. I mean, I don't.
I don't cry a lot, so
no,
it was easy for me to remember the last time I cried, because I don't cry a lot.
I don't have a lot to be sad about. I mean, I live a very blessed life, and I have a fantastic husband and family, and you guys and friends, and I don't know. Don't have a lot to be sad about. I can't remember the last time I was sad, but I do cry a lot. Just because I'm happy for you guys when I read all your fantastic stories and stuff. But anyway, moving right along.
Number 11, are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Now, we're pretty much an extrovert, as you can tell. Both of us are. I don't think really one more than the other. We both are extroverted in our own ways. I'm more of a talker. We're both very, very social people. If you haven't noticed already, or if you have met us, you will pick up on that pretty quickly. But
yeah, we
extroverts, extremely. You guys have met Ian. He's pretty much an extrovert too. But yeah, we're not shy about anything at all.
Last but not least, what is your favorite book and why? I have this excellent VCR manual. It's a great read.
That's your favorite book?
That's my favorite book. Is my VCR manual. I don't read.
My favorite book of all time, since I was a child, is probably the King James Version of the Holy Bible. This is what I was raised reading. That's what I continue to have in my possession. I'm not much of a reader as far as just go to the bookstore or to the library to get books, but that is probably the book that I've read most in my life, and that's probably the book that I will continue to read most in my life. So, yeah, the Bible. But other than that, not much of a reader. If it's going to come out in the movies, we'll talk about it after I've seen the movie. Any book that you're interested in, if they've made a movie, let me watch the movie and we'll talk.
I know I joke about it, but I don't read. I never have, because I have attention problems.
Not much of a reader.
That's not a joke. No. I have attention problems.
I read enough in high school and in college, and I'm just kind of done. I read books with Ian every day that he gets from school and stuff, because he has a reading project every night. We do read at home, but as far as just reading for pleasure, it's not our thing. It's really not.
And I have to say that I have a saint for a mother, because if it wasn't for her helping me read and reading things to me, I would probably not pass and graduated high school.
Right.
Because she had to read a lot to me. Because my problem is I read, like if I was reading a paragraph, by the time I get to the middle of the paragraph,
you've already forgot what you read.
I've already forgot what I read.
ADD.
I'm like, well, George Washington crossed the Delaware Squirrel.
Severe ADD.
Like, really, severely. Like,
all right, guys. Well, that's it for the Get to Know Us challenge. We do want to tag a couple of channels to do this challenge too, because we like to see what everybody's answers are going to be. So the first channel we're going to tag is who? Who are we tagging?
Hoosier Mama.
Hoosier Mama, our friend Dawn from Hoosier Mama. We're going to tag her, and we're also going to tag our friends, the Howe family from the Wandering Wood Whisperer. So that's our friend Michael Howe's channel, and you guys are probably familiar with the Howe family. We see them quite a bit. They're good friends of ours.
They're in our Steak and Shake.
They're in our Steak and Shake video. We are big fans of the Howe family. The Howe family's big fans of Big Joe Malia's World's Work. We love those guys. They're fantastic.
And we also met Hoosier Mama recently. So.
We did. We met Dawn recently in Pigeon Forge. She's actually one of our Pigeon Forge videos. So, but we love all you guys, and
if you're not subscribed,
yeah, we're gonna put the links to their channels in the description.
At New Horizons, the
Susan
one who
yes
tagged us, and then Wandering Wood Whisperer, Mike Howe, and
Dawn,
Hoosier Mama.
Yeah, we'll put all the links to their channels in the description. But guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to our answers to
our rambling
Get to Know Us challenge. We thank you guys so much, and we love you. And as always, thank you for allowing a little bit of Big Joe Malia's world
into your world.
We'll see you soon, guys.
Bye.